where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Toy Anxiety. My name is Craig Goldberg. Welcome to the show. Happy World Turtle Day. Happy Turtle Tuesday. Happy almost Memorial Day. What a day it's been. Thank you for being here live on a Tuesday night for Toy Anxiety. Let me get this music off here. Slowly but surely, the music fades away. Welcome to the show, everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I'm going to introduce my co-hosts here in a second, but before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to hit that like button. All of you, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
I'll do it.
And let's have some fun tonight, okay? It's about time we have fun on this show. You know what? I thought about it, with content creation, and sometimes people will reach out and say, I want to start a podcast. I want to start a YouTube channel. What should I do? I always say, find out what you're the best at and put the focus on that. Separate yourself from the crowd by really putting your best skills and your best foot forward, right? So I thought about what we're the best at and why, Toy Anxiety is growing.
Mm-hmm.
We are the best at having a toy show on YouTube. and we're just the best at it. And that's why it's going well.
Okay.
So it's and we're humble. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're very humble, I would say. Maybe some of the most humblest people you'll ever be in your life.
That's true.
You're leading with humility right now, I can tell.
Always. Hi, everybody. We hope you're having a great day. Like I said, today was Turtle Tuesday. We had all sorts of stuff going on today. But before we get into all that, let me introduce my co-hosts all the way from Vancouver, British Columbia. The man who says he is finally confirmed the real Donatello of Toy Anxiety, Ryan Dole. What's up, man?
Nothing. Just trying to keep my laughter contained from our earlier conversation about jogging. And but otherwise, I'm having great time off. I'm just sitting. I'm chilling. I'm purging. I'm Mary Kondoing the shit out of my toys and stuff. It's time to get rid of things. I'm tired of things on the floor, which happens to all of us in the collective community, and I'm over it
right now.
Yeah. No more.
I'm looking at it.
No more. I can't.
No more
if
on
I
the
can't.
floor.
Oh, I was gonna say something. I'll save that one for extreme. I was going to say something, but if I can't do a particular activity on the floor, then there's a problem.
Thank you for censoring yourself,
Sleep.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Hold on.
not a problem.
Hold on. Without acknowledging this activity,
Yoga?
does it normally happen on the
Yoga.
floor?
It happens wherever. The
Good
counter, shower, couch, hallway. Even though that's
talking about
because I'm
eating.
in an apartment.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. At
Yeah.
work,
Solo
at the
activity.
subway
At work,
station.
the theater, on stage
Anyway.
during the middle of a musical.
Okay, cool. Well, Ryan, thank you for being here. We have a super chat. I want to acknowledge that and get you on the leaderboard. Masterversal Toy Hunter. Good evening, Anxiety Team. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Those
Jacob
are Hobbit
Walsh.
dollars. Did you see?
Yeah, look at that. All the way from the Shire.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love it. Thank you. All the way from New Zealand. How
Do you
Do you
awesome
think
is
they have
that?
Gandalf on
Appreciate
their
it.
dollar bills? Because they should.
They should. Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. Well, he was the first president of New Zealand, so
Yeah.
Middle Earth.
and that.
Okay.
Jacob Walsh, what's up, man?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm just wondering why I'm wearing red, Abby's wearing orange, Ryan is wearing purple, and Craig's wearing black.
I'm wearing all the turtles.
He is all the turtles.
I'm like
Okay.
Rey at the end of Rise of Skywalker. The power of all the turtles are within you now.
I am all the Foot Clan.
Yeah.
Rey, step away from there. Never forget who you are. What's up? How's your Turtle Tuesday going?
Dude, it's such a good Turtle Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's just been a fun Turtle Tuesday. I like it. I went out looking for turtles today, saved a few.
Did
Made
you
some
really?
friends. No.
Yeah, he grabbed a bunch of someone's mail was wedged into the sewer, and Jacob went and got it out.
I had to pull some paper out of
Sewer
the
trash.
throat of a turtle. He was choking.
Oh my
It
god.
said it was signed Craig Goldberg.
Mhm.
1987.
He got the message.
For 15 years.
My letters traveled the sewers, and then it killed a baby turtle. Well, Jake, I'm happy you're here. I really am. Okay,
Me
I'm
too.
happy.
Thank you.
And I'm also happy that we have secured enough finances, apparently. We pulled our money together to get
It was
Abigail-
expensive.
to get Abigail to join us tonight. We'll talk about that later. Abby, how are you?
I love being a turtle.
Nice.
Yeah. What's up, turtles? I had those two openings prepared. It's great to be here. I love turtles. I love the TMNT turtles. I've loved them since I was little. So this has been just an exciting day. I'm happy to be a part of YHS and to know Trevor and NECA. And it's just a
Let's
cool day
talk
for
about
everyone.
that. Let's talk about that real quick. So we had a reveal on the channel earlier. You can watch the YouTube video in the archives. It's just the last video before this one. We had Trevor from NECA, who's the brand manager for TMNT. He joined us. We'll talk about it in more detail later, but thank you so much to NECA for allowing us to get that exclusive reveal.
And on Jake's birthday of all days.
No less.
So
It's insane.
That
bonkers.
was nuts. Like, what are
Yeah.
the odds
Mhm.
that
It's been a good birthday.
it's been a good birthday? It's
Yeah.
about time. We will talk about the some of the details of that reveal here in a little bit. But we're going to say hi to the chat first, because you guys are joining us here early, and there's a lot of you here already. And I want to say hi to you guys because you're the chat, the people, Abigail.
Yeah.
These are the ones who make it all possible.
The people. Yeah. We love you.
The people. All right, let's go ahead and say hi to everybody. Jessica Parker, Mike Hext, Jake. Well, if he ages every birthday, he's about 192 now.
Mhm.
Jason Grohosky, Tony Taylor says heroes and a half shills. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you know it.
Yeah.
Can't stop us.
I'll wear my shill backpack.
Yeah. Or my shill necklace, or anyways. Country Boy 9, BP on the air, Bearded Toy Guy, Stephen Lawrence, Davey Sock Rocker says Abby is a party dude. Not wrong. JB 007 and a bunch of other numbers is here. Brianna Lawrence is here. Cougar McGillicuddy, Soulcraft, the whole game here. Can you believe it? James Vinipole, Boba Wave, no chewing.
No chewing.
Lawrence Dwayne, Silver K Flash is here. Dora Laxon, who won the big giveaway last week. Congratulations to him. Thomas Crosby, Easy E, Nolan,
Wow.
lots of people. Scott Dix is here, Chinovo, and so on and so on. Man, thank you guys for being here. The support is amazing. And all joking aside, which I know can be a little bit tough for us. Like, I know when I say all joking aside, everybody automatically assumes
It's a setup for a joke.
here comes a joke.
Mhm.
No, I mean, it was nice for us to allow Trevor to join us. No, I'm just kidding. I
There
think
it is, folks.
there's the joke. Trevor and NECA, thank you guys so much for allowing us to do that today. It was really cool. We did reveal the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Samurai Turtles set is coming as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I'm going to get the image that we shared up here in a second. But Jake, we recorded that a couple days ago. You've had some time to process. How are you feeling about this reveal?
I've been excited about it, since we first found out about it. I can't. It's just a little unbelievable to know that we live in a toy world where we're about to get like accurate Ninja Turtles 3 toys, because it's a little dumb that it's happening. And I mean, I don't mean dumb that it's dumb. It's dumb in a good way. And it's something that, and it's something that we've been talking about and dreaming about for a long time. And And I've seen what these figures look like without the shadow on them, and I just cannot wait to own. They're amazing.
Yeah, they did a really good job.
Mhm.
And I will say this too, like there was a couple reveals today. We're going to talk about them, but specifically the TMNT 3 figures, pretty positive reaction. I think people are kind of like, I know they've done a couple light teases here and there on these figures, so it wasn't the, like, some people were like, oh, we thought it might be this because of different clues and whatnot, but I thought the reaction was pretty good.
It's also pretty easy to figure out once you think about the fact that NECA's made, you know, everything else, and it's getting to the point where, well, they haven't made this yet, so it must be what's next.
Right.
Process of elimination.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So Abigail, how about yourself? Any other thoughts on this reveal?
I mean,
today?
I wanted to have them in hand when I was watching our reveal. I was getting so excited. Yeah, I think it's a movie that actually is in our foundation as YHS. We did a watch along, a review commentary early on, and yeah, Turtles have been something that has been tied early on, like I was saying, for all of us. We care about them.
Yep.
And TMNT 3 is an excessive, kind of ridiculous, fun romp, and it deserves to be represented in toys.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah. If you're part of the Patreon, or if you join and get access to the complete archive, years ago we did a full breakdown of TMNT 3. It's really fun. Ryan, how about yourself, man? Have you processed all this? Were you excited about these?
Still haven't quite processed it because I'm kind of in shill shock. I guess that's what they would call it. And it was just really cool to be able to do something like this, just for Turtles in general, right? And I think this is a good stepping stone for me to get my Marvel Legends reveal at some point in the future. But these toys in particular, just to stay on topic, I don't know. I love these box sets that they do. I don't own all of them because I'm trying to keep my focus on the Archie stuff, the comic stuff. But because I'm now a part of this, I feel like I need this. And
right.
It's that feeling of like, right. But this is just exciting. I'm really looking forward to these, and I can't wait to see what it all entails.
Yeah, it's going to be good. You can get all the details on the other video, so we won't hammer it home all again. But if you missed it, San Diego Comic-Con, these will have a pre-order online for those who can't attend the show. And I think Trevor even said it's not hard to predict the pattern, right? Even if if for some reason you miss out on the VHS box set, there'll probably be other opportunities at some point to snag the TMNT 3 figures. Yeah, it's going to be great. Today was a fun day. Turtles are having a major you can't call it a comeback because it's always been there, right? But this is a big
It
year
does come in
general.
waves.
Yeah,
it
sure.
comes in waves for sure. With the new movie coming out, of course, you're going to see more focus on them in the media and in marketing and that kind of stuff. Also, I just want to quickly point out as well about the Turtles 3 figures.
Yeah.
Mad Hatter, friend of the show, my best friend and tag team partner.
Okay.
He did a reaction video right after we dropped our reveal. And
right.
He was already letting people know, like, hey, the Mystic, what is it? Mystic Legions?
The Mythic Legions, yeah.
Mhm.
Mythic Legions, their horses are in scale to those turtles.
Yep.
So if you get those horses, then you have horses for your turtles.
Yeah, I'm going to look them up right now.
Very cool.
I think, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, hold
right?
on.
And apparently the McFarlane Witcher horses are also in scale for the turtles. So if you can't find one, settle for the other.
I mean,
recreate your favorite scene.
Yeah, you get Michelangelo riding backwards on this thing,
trying to find the brakes.
Yeah.
Well, no, they did. They have like horse, like just not like crazy fantasy horses. They have like Mythic Legions also have done just like
regular
horses,
Regular horses
with a saddle.
I actually find all horses to be fantasy creatures because I've never seen one in person. Just kidding. McFly Toys, thanks for the super chat, says, since you guys have an in with Trevor, can you get in his ear and suggest a Huey Lewis figure? It could be from Back to the Future or just even a Music Icons figure. Well, they do. Doesn't NECA have like they've got a Freddie Mercury, Elton John. Hold on,
They've done a couple.
they got a Willie
Yeah.
Nelson
could see
coming
it,
out.
yeah.
So maybe we'll get a Huey Lewis next.
Why not?
Yeah, I'd hip to
Yeah,
be
that'd be
square
cool.
on a Huey Lewis figure.
Maybe we'll get a Ray Parker Jr. figure. Probably
We'll try to get that in Trevor.
Thank you, McFly Toys, for the super chat. Yeah, Trevor, it's funny. He's he's only really he does TMNT, I think, only. He's the brand manager.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get back to the other reveal. The Fwoosh, our friends at the Fwoosh, had the other San Diego Comic-Con reveal today, which is going to be the Roy's Pizza
Keep going.
Okay.
Pizza, not peaches. Roy's Peaches, convention exclusive Kino figure, comes in this pizza box. Okay,
Mhm.
open it up inside, and Ernie Reyes Jr. himself will be
Is
inside
the box.
He pops up.
Yeah.
He grants you several wishes. One of them is to be a little thinner next time. And no, I think this is awesome, man. It comes like you can kind of see here. I'm trying to close up, but it comes with a Roy's Pizza flyer for Employee of the Month. I think it has a signed card in it. What
Hang
is
on.
this?
Landline.
Ryan,
My
why don't you
door.
go ahead and answer your phone, Ryan?
Yeah, what the fuck? Ghostbusters.
We'll take that.
So it comes with a bunch of stuff, and then it's going to come with the Kino figure and the scooter, which I think Ernie Reyes Jr. tweeted out or Instagrammed out a better picture of it. So check that out.
Mhm.
Look at that thing.
Very cool.
I mean, that's awesome. Abigail, what do you think of this?
I love it. That's a fun figure, like super like prominent in the second movie. You get him at the very beginning, and kind of I've always wanted that. Like I've always wanted a nice Kino. It's really cool.
I mean, I've wanted a Kino figure since they started doing TMNT figures. Like Jacob, do you think Kino in the TMNT movie world, is he like an iconic must-have?
I would say he's iconic. I don't know if he's a must-have. Like, yeah, I think he's very iconic to TMNT too. But I'm looking at this figure, and my first thought is like, cool, a scooter. Where's this go? What space is this occupying? Yeah, I mean, it's a great figure, and I'm glad they're putting him out, because like if you're doing more than just the turtles, and you got Shredder and Token Rock, then you have to have Kino.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I agree too. And like, this is his most iconic look in the movie. In fact, I think he wears this almost the entire movie. And I remember when I was a kid, I really wanted that jacket. So maybe I'll try to find one now.
Yeah.
Did Ryan get for thank you, Matt Bush. So people have been asking for a Vanilla Ice figure for a long time, and I think NECA has straight up said, like, I think it's a money issue, right?
I think they tried. Yeah, there's no way they haven't tried to do that.
Yeah, like that dude's not into it unless it's
Yeah, he's such a relevant figure in modern pop culture that he has to really have a hefty price. I mean, I think that's what I love about NECA is like they'll everything you could want from these movie figures, they're gonna try, right?
Yeah,
like they're not gonna. It's not like they're like, oh, we're never gonna do Kino. Nobody wants that. Like they've probably been working. We know they've been working on this for a long time. Ryan, what do you think of this Kino? Everything good over there?
Oh, you're muted, Ryan.
You're muted.
Apparently, I'm not okay. Okay, but no, everything's good.
Okay.
I just had a random delivery, so that's okay. I don't know what it is
All
yet.
I hope it was a toy. You're gonna open it live on show?
Yeah, what's your
Sure.
reveal?
Toy? Is it
Ooh.
food? Could be
No.
something. Is it a
It's something.
self-destructing? Is it a self-destructing envelope with your next mission?
Ooh, I hope so. Well, who knows where it'll take me? Anyways, who are you talking about?
Kino.
Kino. And Robert Van
Kino,
Winkle.
dun, da, da. This is great. He's great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You get now you can have 3 ninjas. You can have
The Surf Ninjas.
I don't know what else is he in. Surf
Surf
ninjas.
Ninjas.
That's what he was in.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is cool.
Now,
I like
if
it.
NECA could just make us a Rob Schneider figure, we'll be set.
If you're one of those people that have to finish to completion for your Secret of the Ooze, then this is what you need.
Speaking of that, Ryan, was that all a setup? Were you on the floor? Is that where you went?
Is that why you're out of breath?
That's right. No, because I went running downstairs and then running back upstairs. My building doesn't have an elevator. I don't know if you know that.
Oh,
God. What floor
Yeah, I know.
are you on?
Craig would die.
You should move.
yeah.
No
What?
way.
I never get on elevators anyway.
No, Craig
Hey,
would
everybody,
love that. He doesn't
Put
want
your
that.
hey tonight for Turtle Tuesday. What's your biggest irrational fear? Put it in the chat. We'll talk about it on Extreme Toy Anxiety tonight.
Yeah.
Anyways, so this is going to be great. San Diego Comic-Con. Stay tuned. And also, we know NECA is going to have, these will be their turtle reveals, but there's going to be more
I'm worried.
NECA stuff. Well, okay, walk me through.
I'm worried about Comic-Con with all these reveals because there's like NECA's already coming, out of the gate with these insane reveals. Last year I feel like for NECA, I think I bought a Gremlin, and I think that's it,
Right.
And it's like right out of the gate, we got a 4-pack, and we got this Kino figure with a scooter, and
There's
it's
nothing
like
you can skip. These you have to get these.
yeah, it's
These
like
aren't
so
skippable.
far, it's like there's nothing. Yeah, so who knows what's next? I don't know if they're going to be doing any more turtle stuff or if they're just going to go on to whatever else they could, be coming out with. But I'm just like, guys, all right, this is good.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Don't
I'm pretty
just don't do
excited.
it anymore.
I'm excited to see what reveals they're going to have, like for upcoming product.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
there hasn't been a toy fair, right? So we don't know.
Could
We
be
don't
anything.
know. Could be anything.
Could be anything. This is a great question from Arizona Toy Hunters Guild. Trevor did mention this, but we can clarify. Does the TMNT 3 4-pack have head sculpts for the 1990 Turtles? It does. It has 4
Yes.
alternate head sculpts that are based on the 1990 Turtles that you can like different expressions from the movie. So yeah, it's gonna
he
be
said
awesome.
specifically they're like fighting poses.
Very
Cool.
cool. So if you guys have any more questions, we'll try to answer them because I know that video was 20 minutes of information. So I've watched it multiple times. So I think I have a handle on it. Okay. So before we talk about more Turtles stuff and more World Turtle Day and whether or not we think Ninja Turtles is going to be the biggest franchise and win brand of the year at the Jeffries. I almost called them the NECA Awards, but they're the Jeffries.
Wow.
We will,
Chill.
for a
Ooh,
fee, we will
chill.
rename them
Chill.
the Randys.
The Randys.
Welcome to the Randys.
Aw.
But I want to get to pickups because I have a couple. I don't know if anybody else has weekly pickups.
I have
this
a
week.
couple.
Jacob, you have anything?
I got one.
I got one thing.
You got one?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Ryan, you want to start us off?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
A couple legends came in.
Cool.
Outback Road.
Ooh, cute.
Welcome to the
Loving
Outback.
it.
So this is my first Rogue. When I first started reading comics, this was the costume she was in. So this one's super duper special to me. Needed it, so I got it. Everyone should go out and buy this figure, and it has nice, big, curly hair.
I
And if
love
we all
that
know-
figure. Yeah.
Yeah, and if
Got
there's
some
one
curves.
rule that I have for Rogue is that her hair should always be bigger than her ass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and my
true.
oth- Then-
I second that.
yeah. Go ahead,
I would
Greg.
I just would love to see Dole working on the Hasbro marketing team and making like a 20 slide, like a slide deck with like
Ratio of hair to ass.
25 to 30
Yeah.
slides on it.
It'd be a pie chart.
Yeah. It'd be a cake chart.
Uh,
Man, we're being naughty tonight.
Yeah.
Listen to us. On a
Look
Turtle
at us.
Tuesday. Wow.
Oh, look at that figure. Yeah.
We're all
It'll
gonna end
do
up
it
on
to
the
you,
floor.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Uh,
time.
Oh yeah. Full
Ryan,
break.
What else? Floor
Uh,
break. Everybody to the floor.
Had to get the towel off there. If I can't have room for a towel on the floor, I gotta clean my place. All right. This is the first one out of the wave. I pre-ordered the full wave. I'm waiting for the wave to come in. This is the first of what I'm hoping is going to be many from an upcoming film that comes out in a couple weeks.
Oh,
It
cool.
Oh
is
yeah,
Cyborg Spider-Woman from Across the Spider-Verse.
tight.
Nice.
That's so cool.
I saw
she
that. That's great.
she is beefy. She is a huge
Ooh,
figure.
Full
that's a cool
Uh,
toy, man.
That's a regular McFarlane, but okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just a
Oh, dude, good
Oh,
call, good
McFarlane
call.
Catwoman.
But
That's a bit-
see it next to the. Hey, pull that Rogue figure. Put it. Let's see it next to Rogue. Let's
Yeah.
see it next to like a normal
My
Marvel.
hair's not looking
Legends
so
figure.
big now.
Wow.
Mhm.
Hang on, let's see here. Let's see if I can hold these proper. But yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. There,
That's awesome. Very cool.
So cool.
she is huge, and I can see why they probably didn't do. I have a feeling this was originally going to be planned as a Build-A-Figure, but there was
Okay.
just too much going on, so they were just like, "Screw it, just make it."
That
deluxe."
makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
That's gonna put somebody's eye out.
Oh, dude, these things, these shoulders, they hurt. You gotta pick it
that's
up
a-
right,
Mm-hmm.
right? Acupuncture, right there.
Yeah.
Well, no,
But-
the toy guru says that they don't make any toys for adults. That this is actually a kid's toy. I
Sure,
disagree.
why not?
I do not think this is a children's toy.
No,
Yeah, it just needs to get piece
These
bonded.
kids go to the emergency room with Spider-Verse figures sticking out of their eye.
but yeah, she's a great figure. I'm super stoked to have her, and I'm excited for all of you to see the movie and see what the big deal is.
Yeah,
Ryan,
there's
the big. Go ahead, Abby.
No, I was just gonna say there's packages dropping on Fortnite right now from Across the Spider-Verse. Like you can get the web throwing stuff, and it's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that big yellow belt on top of that blue just makes it look like classic X-Men to me.
Yeah, right. Well,
I
do you
love
remember
it,
the
yeah.
original Cyborg Spider-Man that Eric Larson designed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
because it's as you can tell, it's not based off that at all.
Yeah.
Right? But this is super cool. I'm super stoked. I'm just excited. I'm marking out for my own things.
You should.
But,
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Hey, we have a super chat and a leader in the clubhouse.
Oh,
That's a
wow.
golf reference.
I like to call this a clubhouse.
Leader in the clubhouse. Thank you so much, Stormfire Blizzard. Someone needs to ask Trevor, since we've gotten the city street and the sewer layers coming out, when are we going to get that Technodrome they showed us like 4 years ago? Now, is he talking about like some interiors of the Technodrome? Was that what it was?
I don't remember a Technodrome.
I think it was like in one of their diorama displays at like Comic-Con or something. It was like it looked like the interior. I think what he's
This
saying
makes
is
it
like,
look like okay.
yeah, it's not like a Technodrome, like a big ass
Right.
Technodrome playset. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like knowing NECA's track record, I would assume they've at least considered that. They probably want to get all of the other sewer dioramas out first before they, announce anything else. But yeah, we'll ask
Has
them.
any of the sewer dioramas started coming out? I don't think so.
No, they haven't even put them up for pre-sale yet. I think I have a feeling they might be waiting for the vans to ship, which I think will be the next, like I think they said Q4 this year, and then maybe they'll
start
going.
pumping those out.
pumping them out.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get those to go with my Archie turtles?
All turtles need a sewer. Just,
All turtles need a sewer. Yes.
it's a Disney movie I just made up.
Yeah.
It's like all dogs go to
Yeah,
heaven.
exactly.
All turtles need a sewer.
All letters go to the sewer. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're re-releasing the street diorama to give people more of an opportunity.
That's
which is
A lot of
awesome.
re-releases this last week or so.
Yeah, I mean, I think like
Not just on turtles.
oh really?
Yeah, they're re-releasing the Bat Gremlin, which
Oh,
has
right.
been out for a long time. And recently the Spider Gremlin was put back, in rotation. I feel like there's a lot.
Yeah. I think it's really cool. Like that stuff always sells out fast, so to give people more of an opportunity to to get in it and complete their collections. Matt Bush says, without a sewer, how could turtles get Craig's fan mail? Exactly. It would just go nowhere. just be sitting under the street with nowhere to go.
Craig, you have to make a tiny envelope that says from Craig.
Oh,
and put it on the coffee table or on the TV.
Whoa, look, guys, we got a letter.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's it from?
It's from some kid named Craig. I wish you would have sent us a pizza.
Oh, don't open it. It could be anthrax.
Yeah. Okay.
It could be from the
Is that
Foot
one of
Clan.
their timely jokes? Or
Another one of my really timely, relevant modern jokes.
Whose voice was that? Whose voice are we going
yeah,
for? in
who
that one?
re-
So
That was a little bit of
You're not
Donatello.
sure.
It was.
Oh,
I think it was supposed to be
a little bit.
Raphael, but specifically from the cartoon. Because you got to remember,
you sounded like Donatello.
in the movies, Raphael has like the Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, you were doing
like-
the movie voices.
no.
Now I'm even more confused.
I was doing,
Ryan, I think it's possible he wasn't doing any of their
I-
voices.
Yeah,
I was hoping
he's
we
just
wouldn't
doing a little
notice.
bit of this, bit of that. Hey, I liked it.
Fuck off.
All right,
Jacob, you have a
Logan Roy.
one of those reveals for your
A reveal? I do have a
Weekly
toy room
reveal.
reveal. I have a toy
Okay.
room reveal tonight. It's kind of a weird thing. I'm classifying this as a toy because it's a
Thank
game.
you.
So, is that
Thank
Craig's
you.
mom?
Greg has a
Thank you,
Craig's
fan.
Mom.
mom's in the chat. Cool.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah.
that's nice.
She probably
Which-
actually is.
Wait, she might be. Sometimes
Yeah.
I do see her.
Shout out to
Um,
Mama Marge. Okay.
Yeah,
Aw.
Marge, she's in
Yeah.
there if you're in the chat. I picked up this guy. This is a Commodore 64 Jaws the video game. It's
Cool.
yeah, it's basically the same game as the original Nintendo game,
Okay.
but it's like a little. I did a little bit of research on it. It has like less levels, because it's a Commodore
Okay.
64. But yeah, I found this guy on eBay and picked it up. And
Wait a minute. I'm so. Was it
What?
Commodore 64? Were they cassette tapes?
I know that's a
So-
cassette tape.
So Commodore 64 had multiple. There were multiple versions. I didn't know
Okay.
this either because I
Okay.
didn't. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" But apparently, there was like a cassette tape
Like
version
component.
of
Okay.
the-
Weird.
of the Commodore 64. But it's got like instruction. It's like doesn't have a booklet. It's just all inside the thing,
Mhm.
and it's got like the instructions on how to play the map and stuff like that. But
Sweet.
yeah, that's all
That's
I got.
awesome.
It's got like the little scenes from the game.
It's so
On the
crispy
back.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's really
that looks
vintage.
like it just came out.
Yeah, it's great.
Nice.
Going on that Jaws shelf.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Immediately. This is
Yeah.
not game anxiety. I love that.
Video games are toys.
It's a
That's why
toy.
they're sold at Toys R Us.
It's a toy.
Yeah. I mean, I think Nintendo won Toy of the Year like every year at the early Jeffries.
Mhm.
What's-
If it's
what-
the criteria.
whatever they used to
Back
call
in
them.
the
Fake Jeffries.
Jeffries in '88. Jeffries '88. Nintendo swept.
Mhm.
Oh, dude. Jeffries 88 was huge. Remember, it was our first time at Radio City Music Hall?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Awesome. Madonna was a
Wow.
presenter. Abigail, what do you got over there?
I got a little something that was sent in the mail to us, and Craig, I think you shared it on YHS's social media feed on Instagram, but I just wanted to show it off here. It's a book from Andrew Schaefer, who's a listener and friend of the podcast. And yes, this is book anxiety. This is not
Wow.
a toy. I understand that. But
I'm
it's-
going to bring it back.
look at that
guys.
advanced reading copy. That's
There
so
you go.
awesome. And yeah, it's called
Wow,
Oh
I
My
guess
God.
mine's in the mail, Andrew.
Oh yeah, this is total exposure.
So what is
Hey,
it?
you know what? I know how that feels, Jacob. The Oh My God
I'd rather
joke
have what I
book.
got than that.
jokes for when you feel dead inside. Love joke books and love Andrew Schaefer, and I just
Well,
always
hold
appreciate him
on.
sending us stuff.
Give us a passage from the book. From
Read
the
us
Oh
a
My-
joke.
Where do goths sleep when they go home for the holidays?
Where?
In despair bedroom.
That's
Despair
nice.
being
Yeah,
All right, one more. That was good.
that was good. That was good.
okay. let me
This
find
is
it.
fun.
What has 4 legs, a tail, and flies?
What?
A dead rat. That's sad.
Sorry, turtles.
Oh my god! I just pretended all the turtles. How? Wow!
Donatello's like,
Ooh.
Wait a
Wow!
minute.
Fun random choice.
What do you mean dead? Like Splinter's not here anymore?
You dirty rat.
Get that joke, man.
You mean Splinter's like in heaven?
You think there's an afterlife?
oh man. Anyways, I was thinking about do I have a
Trying to keep
Leonardo?
going?
Well, I wanted to say the big sewer in the sky. It doesn't matter. Anyways,
I like that. The big,
big
sewer,
sewer
in the sky.
sky.
That sounds like a song from Coming Out of Their Shells. Hey,
It's the ballad that was cut.
I thought this, but I didn't want to pile on Craig and make him feel bad. But it was literally what I thought.
Well, Corey Feldman was always doing a Jack Nicholson impression.
Yeah.
So
No, I don't think that's. I think that's Michael Jackson, not Jack Nicholson.
Okay, well, just pretend Jack Nicholson's part of the Ninja Turtles crew.
Yeah.
Hey guys, bad news. Your dad's dead. I'm gonna smash you with a katana.
All right. I'm still doing Jack Nicholson, and Ryan's doing Corey Feldman doing Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
I just got two things. I found these at the old Target, the new retro wave Indiana Jones Temple of Doom figures, indie
I need
and
that short round.
short round. Unlike
Give me a
Mr.
short round, Craig.
Look, unlike Jake Stevens, mine's firmly on the bubble. He ain't going nowhere. I am going to open this, but
Why don't you guys trade? He should give you the loose
he opens his toys too. He
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
So this is really cool that Hasbro is capitalizing on the recent success of Short Round and his Oscar-winning performance in Everything Everywhere All at Once. Hey, you know what's really amazing about these? They never made Temple of Doom figures, and that's really fucking cool.
That's a good ass
What are they
movie.
exclusive to?
I think these are Target exclusives,
Oh, I hate exclusives. I hate
know.
people too.
but we love Temple of Doom, right? We love
Yeah.
it. That's the
Yeah.
best one, right?
That's my favorite one, but it's
Yeah.
the one I watched the most as a kid because it was just so fucking creepy and
Well,
weird.
it's the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the opening number. It's great.
I love the
fucking
voodoo
great.
dolls.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like the girl from the first one's the hot one, or as I said, striking.
Striking.
She's
Okay.
striking.
Okay.
Karen Allen, is that her name?
Mhm. Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
love her. She's fantastic.
Speaking of Gremlins, we got to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
What is segue? The new Gremlins Secret of the Mogwai shows out. What happened to Phoebe Cates? She's got to make a comeback at some point.
Where is Phoebe Cates? Let's find out.
She owns a store in New York. I've done
It's
research.
like a mixture
Are
between
you
Phoebe
doing
Cates-
research on Phoebe Cates?
I'm just trying to find where Phoebe Cates.
Are
Yeah.
you upset that she's not voicing her character in the animated Gremlin show, which is a prequel and doesn't involve her
No,
character
I'm
at
just
all?
upset that sometimes on Christmas morning people are unwrapping their presents and other people are unwrapping their wrists. Okay,
Oh, that should be in the Oh My
boy.
God.
which is a
Joke
line
book.
from Gremlins. So,
Wow.
yeah, thanks mom and dad for taking me to that one. Okay, so thank you, Flash. See,
Karen
Wow.
Allen's, yeah, it's she's smart and funny too, so it's a whole
you
package.
Beducci says that Phoebe Cates is retired, so hope she's enjoying her retirement.
Mhm.
But
We should get her
anyways,
on Toy Anxiety.
of course, you don't think I tried?
Mhm.
That
How
was
fast were the times in Ridgemount High? Like,
that was my only pickup. Is that? Does anybody have anything else?
no, that's it.
That's it.
We
for
can
me?
actually get to our topic today, Craig.
Well, we're not
Let's
going to
do
spend
it.
an hour doing pickups this time, so
Hey,
people can yell at us. in the
disclosure,
comments?
that was my fault last time because I had like 100 pickups. I
Doesn't
went
matter.
full Craig.
It's
I
okay.
don't care.
Yeah,
Listen,
fucking let them
if
do their
one
own thing.
person is like, "This is
You
the
have a
first time I've
show.
ever watched this show," and you didn't get to the topic fast enough, I say, "Good riddance." He'll be
Welcome
back.
to the show. Thank you for watching, probably for the first time.
Yeah, but
They
thank you for
always
watching and
come
hanging
Yeah.
out.
They
Yeah.
always come back.
Totally
Um,
appreciate you.
Well,
Mhm.
you know what? I just realized we kind of went through a lot of the news already. What other news is there? I got a couple things I could talk about actually. I'm not going to talk about the Rocky reaction figures, but I'm going to buy them. I wanted
Are
to
they
give.
not good?
No, they're great.
Well,
There's the Roger Rabbit Super Sevens,
Yeah, we'll highlight those because
wait, was that was a wave 2, right?
Wave 2.
So we talked about Kino here.
Hold on, there's a comment I wanted to share real quick.
Yeah.
Jason Kreiser. So the YHS favorite movies are ROTJ, GB2, and Temple of Doom. Is Jurassic Park 3 your favorite too?
No.
No.
It is
Ah,
No,
No.
no, dude.
no,
No.
sorry, bro.
not. No. No, thank you.
Billy.
Um,
Alan.
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 There's no amount of money in this world that'll get me back onto that island. Next scene.
Back onto that.
Go to that island.
Yeah.
Hey, though, I like Jurassic Park 3, though. I don't dislike it. We even had Trevor Morgan, star of Jurassic Park 3, on our own YHS podcast. Hey, by the way, let me plug something.
Okay.
Yes, have some podcasts. Go to I'm going to put the channel link in here for all of you guys to go subscribe, because we've put a lot of content over there. We just put up a video that is a kind of a compilation of a lot of our Ghostbusters travel and adventures and our B-roll and the Ghostbusters fountain, the famous fountain scene that Ryan always talks about on the fountain. But also we had our interview with Anders Holm from Workaholics, and we talked about Ghostbusters and the writer's strike and movie making, and it was a really good interview. So check that out. He's a really funny guy, generous with his time. He's also in the new Muppet Mayhem show and the upcoming Godzilla show. So a lot of relevant YHS topics. So you can check that out. But let's talk about this new poster that just came out today, because these toys are going to be hitting shelves very soon. And I kind of wanted to get everybody's, for Turtle Tuesday, where are we with the Mutant Mayhem hype? Are we excited about these toys? Jacob, where are you on this movie so far?
Yeah, I'm excited for any new Turtle stuff. Especially this looks pretty good to me. What we've seen of the toys look great. I don't know that I'm gonna be collecting the figures or not, or at least not. I'm at least know that I'm not going to be a completist on the line.
Right.
But I'll maybe pick some of them up. At least the 4 guys. We'll see. I think they look good.
Ryan, how about you, man?
I definitely want to get the 4 turtles.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence about everybody else. I want to see the movie first as well before I start buying the villains.
Right.
Because I have a feeling. Yeah, go ahead.
There's a Leatherhead, right? I'll buy the Leatherhead no matter what. But
right.
That's maybe it.
But I do kind of want to see, like, I think the one thing that always kind of bugs me about Playmates figures is that no one's ever to scale properly.
Right.
So when you've got characters that are like when I think about Bebop and Rocksteady from the 2012 series,
they're as big as Michelangelo.
And they're like smaller than the turtles, and I'm just like, stop doing that. So I don't know. For some reason, that's a pet peeve of mine, and I know that's a nitpick. And I'm definitely now a collector who now just has it all and probably just has too much. So now that I'm able to get everything in every scale, and then when something's not in scale, I have a mantrum. I think that's a little bit of entitlement showing. However, I do want the 4 turtles for sure. I actually kind of like that sewer play set that they had going on.
Yeah.
And I think they have some slime sets, some ooze sets as well. Like there's a bunch of cool, I think they're just doing a lot of cool stuff with this again, which I feel like Playmates has been missing for years.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're going all in on this line, and it has me pretty excited. So I'm all for it.
Yeah. I kind of second your opinion, Ryan. I want to see the movie first and have that like interest in it. And then recognize the figures and need them. But I'm looking forward to this movie. And it looks good.
I mean, isn't John Cena Rocksteady?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be funny.
That's amazing.
Frustrated Fan Sports Show asked if it's claymation. It's not claymation.
The animation style is
it kind of has a stylistic, like really heavy brushed animation style. It doesn't really.
Fun fact about the animation style. A lot of people that worked on Mitchell's versus the Machines, which was done at Sony, that's also Chris and Phil. A lot of those people went on from Mitchell's versus the Machines onto Ninja Turtles. And the directors even said, we took a lot of inspiration from Mitchell's versus the Machines in the idea of the look. And when you watch Mitchell's versus the Machines, especially the backgrounds, they all look painted. Like they all look like watercolor and stuff. And they took that because these are named after Renaissance painters.
Right.
So they kind of leaned heavy on that. So I just thought, I thought that was kind of fun. And I love that animation studios now are developing their own styles, even though they are still kind of leaning into someone else's style for Mitchell's. But I love that we're seeing things expand outside of Disney, and we're seeing some more individual looks and styles in animation now. So
Yeah, I love that animation style. It reminds me of Spider-Verse too. It's like something is always going on, like on the
It's like a
screen,
lot of
like little
movement.
little swirls, little hash, marks, stuff like that.
Yep.
I think that's really good, and it's definitely not Disney. And it makes for a really unique look. I'm pretty pumped about it.
Mona Lisa, you're an overrated piece of shit. Hey, guys, Popstar, one of the funniest movies of the last 10 years. Sorry, I started thinking about Renaissance. I started thinking about Leonardo and how I'm Leonardo. Then I started thinking about Mona Lisa. And then I
You
started
think about pop star when you think about paintings,
Yeah.
classical paintings.
I do. Johnny Coke says, and please, I want to make sure I say your name yet. So if it's Johnny Cock, that rules. If it's Johnny Coke, that also rules. But let us know. I wasn't really paying attention to toys when the Michael Bay TMNT movies came out. Were there lots of toys for those? There was. Those had full.
I mean,
toy
those the toys hitting the shelf were the first look of the turtle. I remember seeing the turtles and the Splinter on the shelf, taking it pops up in my memories on Facebook. I remember like those came out before the trailer did, and it was like, oh, this is what they look like.
I can only imagine back in time, Jake seeing those for the first time. What is this garbage?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. The Splinter was the toy for the Splinter is really, really bad, and it like worse than it looks in the movie. Like it just did not translate to toys at all.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the Bay Turtles looked really good in the second movie. The first movie
they tried to make them better. I mean, the second movie, those movies are bad. They're both bad, but they tried with the second movie to make the designs better. They brought in Krang. They tried their best, but it was still garbage.
There we go.
Okay, we're here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I also really like Bebop and Rocksteady in the second movie.
Yeah. So yeah, these are some of what was the Cowabunga Carl van? Is that from the Michael Bay movies?
No, that's from the animated movie.
From the cartoon.
2003?
No, it's the 2012 TMNT, right? Or the 2007
from the show.
Nope.
Right?
It's not from the show. It's from
the movie.
There's that animated movie that was between like that.
It's the because
Patrick
Michelangelo didn't Michelangelo have a job? He was like a mascot in that movie.
Yeah, he would do children's birthday parties.
Yeah, and he drove that van.
Like GB2.
It's very similar. Hey, I've always liked it. I'm gonna bring
that movie. Hey, that movie's good.
That movie's good. It's technically canon with the first series of Ninja Turtles movies.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know that. I could have just made that up, by the way. I'm not 100%.
But I mean,
sure.
It sounds like you did.
It is true though. That movie is canon.
Oh.
I always wanted to. I might buy. Sometimes you see this van as a beater at a toy show. It's like missing the turtle head, but I always thought this would make a good Wild Stallions van as a custom for your Bill and Ted figures.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I like the packaging and like the design of everything on this specific animated movie. I always liked it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, good question, sir, Mr. Johnny. Did he tell us how to say his name? Anyways. So yeah, we got Mutant Mayhem coming out. Hey, getting off Turtles for a second, probably could have said that in a better way. I wanted to give a shout out to our good friend Troy Benjamin, who had an article published today on StarWars.com.
Yay!
Wow.
Look at this. Jedi at 40, 11 of the strangest and deadliest denizens of Jabba's palace by Troy Benjamin.
Nice.
Of Yes Have Some Podcast. We claim him.
Yeah.
He's done enough.
Yeah.
He's done enough of Midnight Mando.
Of Midnight Mando.
He's
Yeah.
us. He's us. No, actually, Troy co-hosts the Ghostbusters Interdimensional Cross Rip, which made its long-awaited return this week. You guys have no idea. When my podcast feed updated Monday morning, Troy and Chris were there. It's like the Tooth Fairy coming back for just like a little like, hey, I know you didn't lose any tooth this week, but here's some money.
the buck.
Here's some money, sir.
You didn't lose any tooth.
Here's
I
some
was
money.
gonna
The
say.
Tooth Fairy. You're equating
Your Tooth
Troy
Fairy's good.
Benjamin, who's a good friend of yours, to the
The
Tooth Fairy.
No,
Not giving
He
you
doesn't-
money.
He doesn't get Santa Claus or any like mythical holiday things that people care about. It's
You guys
the
know me.
Tooth Fairy.
I'm all about that money. And the tooth, like, did Santa Claus bring you money sometimes? Yeah. Did the Easter Bunny? Sure. Every now and then. But the Tooth Fairy, guaranteed money. No bullshit. He's not stuffing a play set under your pillow because it doesn't fit. Also, I'm only thinking of The Rock and the Tooth. That movie.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. There's big stuff happening in our lives, and
we got a super chat. Let's
talk
talk about
about
the
it.
super
Yeah,
chat.
let's do super chatting, and congrats to Troy on a very real level.
check out this article.
Yes.
You're a great
yes.
writer.
This just happened today. I have not read it yet, but I'm going to be reading it
Well,
tonight.
there's a lot of words in there.
Oh, yep. Right. The running
It's
joke.
distracting
Craig can't
when you
read.
see words.
So sorry.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I'm kidding.
You know, I got nothing.
Just read this.
Here, we got some information.
Yeah, will you read it though? No, I'm not. Everyone thinks I'm drunk. I'm just in a good
Craig's
mood.
not drunk. He's
You
feeling
guys
a
don't
sense
even
of relief.
know.
Things you will know about soon, but don't know about now. Johnny Cock. The proper pronunciation sounds closer to cock, Ryan. My puppy's name is Mercy, and since it's Tuesday, happy birthday, Mr. Jacob Walsh.
Thank
Wave.
you.
Hi,
Thank
Abby.
you.
And
We appreciate
I'm the
it.
one. I'm the one who asked for the proper pronunciation, and he gave everybody else a shout out except for me. So
Yeah.
thank you, John.
Deal with it, Leo.
Yeah. Sounds like a Leonardo problem.
Matt Bush says Craig got money from the Tooth Fairy when his brother lost a tooth. No, but my brother, hey, not to derail this, my brother will straight up steal money from under. Like when the Tooth Fairy came and gave me money, like I would wake
Did
up.
you guys sleep in the same bed?
No, he would sneak in my room and steal money from me.
Yeah.
What a jerk.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
let's
owes
call
me.
him.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
What if I called him?
Let's
like
call
that?
him out.
Yeah. Get your
Anyway,
tooth
Hey,
money.
you owe me $5. Mom says you owe me money.
Mom said that no, he would literally there'd be a $5 bill under my pillow and he would switch it with $1. Like he'd do a switch.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
Mom only
Yeah, because
gave you $1.
My parents were drunk. They wouldn't remember what they put under there anyway.
Oh, so
I
he
guess it was
gave
just
you-
$1. Meanwhile, he's down at the dollar
Holy
store buying 5
shit.
things. I have 1. So there. So anything else on Ninja Turtles today for World Turtle Day? We're almost at an hour.
No, we're
already.
off it. We're getting off it. Done with
Yeah.
turtles. for
Off
this
turtles onto the
hour.
carpet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm getting off turtles.
I did want to talk about those Super 7 Roger Rabbit figures because I never got the first wave of those reaction figures, and now I'm seeing the second wave and I'm thinking maybe I want to go down this road. What do we got here? So we got Abigail. Will you read it actually? My voice hurts.
Sure. What am I reading? Just Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, say Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
It was like
Three-
there's
three
no
times?
words to read. It's pictures.
I know. I was
right?
like, what am I? Craig doesn't.
Abby, can you describe what you're looking at?
Yes, there are 3 carded Roger Rabbit figures.
Thank you.
They're reaction
Yes.
figures.
Okay.
One's Roger Rabbit
That's true.
and the Weasel.
We got which weasel is that?
I can't
Can't
read it.
remember.
Well,
I'm
Let's
just-
it's when he's got the straight jacket on.
Right. And then there's
so Weasel with the straight jacket, and then we got
Yeah.
Eddie Valiant.
Eddie
Eddie.
Valiant.
Mhm.
How long till Zach Myers buys this Eddie Valiant and turns it into Mario somehow?
It's already happened. He's doing a mock-up right now.
It's
Yeah.
happening.
He's already doing it. Hey, I love the
I love how
Roger
they-
Rabbit with the heart ears. That's
Yeah,
such a
that's
cute.
awesome.
That's such a cute
No.
toy. I love that.
We have to talk about that
That
Eddie
is-
Valiant card art where it's
Very
just
cute.
the boxing glove and they covered his face.
Yeah, because they don't have the.
couldn't.
the
there's
light
no
bulbs.
words.
Oh, that's so subtle.
That's Eddie Valiant, all right. That's me talking about Eddie Valiant.
There's another super chat we're gonna
Yeah,
acknowledge.
you know what that's called?
Johnny Cog. Craig,
Bob.
you get your own super chat, fist bump and bro hug like Vin Diesel style in
I
the
was just-
FF movies.
Hey, I
Johnny,
was-
we love
I
you.
was
love
just
Fast
kidding.
and Furious.
Thank you
Where
so
are those
much, Johnny.
legends?
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't seen the new
I need
Fast and the Furious.
family
yet.
legends.
Thank you, Johnny. Johnny. I think he's fairly new to the channel. I've just seen his name popping up the last couple weeks, but we appreciate you being here, man.
Yeah.
We need Fast and Furious family series. Action.
That's what I said. Yeah, Let's do it.
Right?
Man.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Mhm.
So
build
have
a
you-
family.
I think as we build up to build a family, as we build up to Comic-Con, it's a little quiet right now. Like I think we're gonna get a lot of reveals. I think
It's
they're
going to be soon.
Yeah.
It's going to be soon. I think we were talking about this the other day. I think me and you had a conversation about this. Like we're like what 6 weeks away from Comic-Con, 6
Yeah.
7 weeks, something like that, 7 maybe. And it's going to start. We're going to start seeing all of these big companies reveals,
Right.
and
Yeah,
I'm scared about it.
I'm scared about it too, especially since Hasbro is more than likely rolling out HasLabs. We know that Star Wars is getting one. They're teasing a GI Joe. They're also, Marvel is teased an Avengers HasLab. So it's going to be a pick your poison summer. Which HasLab will you
Ooh.
back?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Broke Boy Summer.
Mm-hmm. Summer of the HasLab.
Summer of the HasLabs. One of my favorite books.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, speaking of monkeys, that was such a good segue. Check this out. I need to buy this. The new figure obscura Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. So check this out. First of all, this is the greatest toy photography I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
Figure obscura is the Four Horsemen Studios that does Mythic Legions. They did the Headless Horseman, then they did the Father Christmas, and now we've got the Sun Wukong. These are like, Jake, how do you describe these? These aren't based on anything real, but they're kind of like mythical.
Yeah, they're just like mythical. I mean, it's like old legends, based
Yeah.
on old, yeah, it's cool. He looks like the new villain in the new Godzilla versus Kong movie.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
this
this
is
is a
Kong's
cool.
beautiful
name.
figure.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's look at some of these.
Yeah.
I need to get this because I
Like
do
you gotta
have
remember,
the
like
other-
the Monkey King has like a whole ballet based off this,
Yeah,
and there's
a
been
lot.
multiple movies, and I believe there was even a wrestler at some point, and I think DC created a superhero based off this character, this legend.
Right. It's like public domain
legend
almost.
recently.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's this is a pretty big deal. I think so. Anyways, I think it's a big deal.
Yeah, I saw, and also Odin's pointing out there's a novel called Journey to the West that he comes from.
Yep.
Nice.
That's what I'm thinking of too for movies. The movie, have you guys seen like Shaolin Soccer and Kung Fu Hustle?
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's the
Stephen
movie.
Chow
Those guys
directed
have the movie.
Journey to the
It's-
West. Yeah,
It's awesome too. I love the big fish that eats the kid. That movie's all. I watched that
it's
movie recently.
the one with the pig head.
It's a big fish.
There's the big fish, right? But there's also the big the part where it's like all the dead people that are
Yep.
getting eaten by pigs or something.
Yes.
Like, fuck, it's
Yeah,
just-
yeah,
I gotta
something
watch
like
it
that.
again.
Jesus.
Yeah. I gotta watch that again.
It's great.
Cool ass movie.
Yeah, I like the sound of this.
Okay. Real quick, if NECA's watching, we love you. Thank you for the reveal. I wish they would do this with Splinter's tail on the Splinter figures. Because they're hard to stand because the tail it doesn't have this kind of bendability.
Mm-hmm.
So good on Four Horsemen. All right?
Yeah.
Just put that out there. This figure is really cool. This kind of feels like if we're like at Toylanta and the Mythic Legions booth set up and they have it, I'll probably pick it up. I don't know if I'm going to pre-order it or anything, but this thing's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, here's a fun question, and then we can kind of wind down, move on to sad comments, and move on to Extreme Toy Anxiety. If you want to get in on Extreme Toy Anxiety, the official Toy
Can I do a
Anxiety
quick
after
shout
show.
out to the Marvel Legends reveal today?
Oh shit! Yeah. What was it? I must have missed it.
So we got Blur and I believe it's Nighthawk. So Blur and Nighthawk from the Squadron Supreme,
Okay.
which is the Marvel kind of parody team of. They're not quite villains, not quite heroes, depending on who's writing it. But it's like Marvel's kind of like parody of the Justice League.
Okay. I'm looking for.
So they just need to make Power Princess now at this point. We're just waiting
The
on
Squadron
one more
to-
figure.
Oh, this is on Dan Young's Twitter. I'll share it so we can all take a look. I didn't even realize this happened today. Check this out. The Squadron Supreme 2-pack, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
All right. So what am I
it's
looking
Batman.
at? Here?
Well, that's Batman.
Right.
It's clearly Batman.
Batman.
Let's just
Clearly
make him
Batman.
blue and just Batman, but like Wolverine colors.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that's the joke of this team of Squadron Supreme is that it is blatantly the
Right.
Justice League, right? Like it's like go to the next one, Craig. Next one. There we go. And that's clearly the Flash, right?
Yeah,
But we
Yeah.
call him Blur,
for sure.
right? Like
Yeah.
it's all a parody team. And
Yeah,
I know
love
that
it. I love it.
and DC has their own too. They have their own version of the Avengers that they rip on as well.
Well, both
right, for fun.
Listen, we all know both Marvel and DC rip each other off, and there's like multiple characters that have identical versions in the other team. So it's all in fun, I think.
Very cool.
Oh, it all is in fun, absolutely, and it's and they've ran into the Avengers a few times. Sometimes they're helping them out, sometimes they're not. But it's just cool. I'm sorry, I just wanted to give that to.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No, that's
I think
great.
It's cool.
Yeah. Deserves a mention.
Those are
Thank you.
great. Speaking of superheroes, I did buy Flash tickets for the IMAX
me
release. Okay, it's coming up soon. This might be the only time
I think you see it before I do, though. I think
we're seeing it Monday. The Monday before.
Yeah, I'm seeing it Thursday.
Hey, you know what I read? Something interesting today. No, so there've been a lot of pre-screenings and fan screenings, but what's been going around is
screening. I'm a fan.
None of them have had the post-credit scenes, and I've also read that none of them are the final cut of the movie. Like,
I believe that
they haven't put out a final cut yet. So if you've seen an early screening, what you see in theaters might be a little different. I don't know. So, but anyways, real quick, I wanted to go back to the Mythic Legions thing real quick. Figure Obscura. This is just like a fun little discussion topic that just come to my mind, and I really can't talk to that. I swear to God, I didn't drink, but I would never normally say this just come to my mind, and I wanted to talk about it. That's not normally something I would say. If they were to do like a crowdfunding HasLab type thing with like a mythical creature, like how cool would it be if they did like a Loch Ness monster, like a $600?
Stop.
Jacob looks upset that I'm even bringing it up as an idea. It's not real, but like, is there anything else? But like Loch Ness is the first one that comes to mind.
Well,
But-
I think there's all kinds of. I've always wondered why there aren't more like cryptid. I
Yeah.
know that there's probably been a couple smaller lines out there that've done that kind of thing, but like if you did a toy line that was like really well made toys and it was cryptids and it was like Mothman, Bigfoot, you know, an alien, Loch Ness,
Bat
that
Boy.
I would be all in for that kind of stuff.
Dude, just a weekly world news line of toys would be amazing.
Mhm.
Well, that's pretty
Yeah.
much all those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
All of that was all weekly world news.
chupacabras.
Yep.
As long
So-
as they did
yeah.
like a Bill Clinton alien 2-pack and the alien is smoking, I would be 100%
Oh my
down for that.
God.
Okay.
I forgot about that. Do they make
Like,
a shirt with that?
I think so.
Probably, yeah.
I think so. But I think
That
that would
is-
be actually I'm with Jake on this too. Like if they were gonna do like a figure obscura, even if they were gonna do like a vehicle, like then just do the sleigh with all the reindeer for the Santa Claus figure.
That'd be crazy.
Or if they're gonna do a play set, do the Santa's workshop, like just with stretch goal elves. You could do like I don't know. I feel like
You're
there's a lot.
speaking
to go
my
with that.
language.
I looked pretty recently to see if there were any like Loch Ness monster figures out there, and some come up because there's all these like generic sea monster, Loch Ness monster figures. And you know, like Abby, I think you either own or used to own back when if anybody remembers this old store called Toys R Us, they used to have a section of the store where there were these big figures that were generic, and you had the
the
Bigfoot
fucking
or the Sasquatch.
I had the abominable snowman.
Abominable
Yeah.
Snowman, yeah. So
Yeah, I got rid of those.
there are companies that do that kind of thing, but usually they're just not great.
Exactly.
Abominable Snowman would be a fun one, like the Yeti or the Abominable Snowman.
Oh,
Yeah,
whatever
the
you wanna
Yeti.
call it.
Yep, same thing.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck, guys!
You okay, Craig?
What'd you find, dude?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some breaking news. Like this is insane.
Bigger than stretch goal.
I can't
elves.
tell if this is a joke or.
Look,
Oh, my God. I bet Chelsea's jealous.
look at that.
Chelsea's just
It's an official photo. It says so.
Yeah, that's official.
Now,
Dude.
there's a
Wow.
there's a website, I believe. Oh man, is it Creepy Company? They do clothing and home decor and stuff like that. They have a weekly world news like collection of shirts and things
Yeah.
available. So I would
Wow.
check with them.
Okay. This is crazy
This is
though.
amazing.
If you think about it,
Mhm.
I mean,
Mhm. really makes you think.
there's
the fact that they use the Secret Service building as a nursery, I don't know how they got away with that.
Right.
Yeah.
space creatures survived UFO crash in Arkansas, and then what happened? Hillary Clinton heard about it and drove there and said, "I'm adopting that thing.
That's my
Taking it,
baby.
yeah.
That's my little bit." It was like Claire and Lost.
My baby.
What you don't know is that it's almost old enough to run for president.
The baby is now.
Right. Actually.
Yeah, that's what I
Wow.
mean.
Maybe, yeah.
Wow, because
Mhm.
this was so
Next
long
president.
ago.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why.
Well, hey, it couldn't be any worse than what we got now.
Yeah.
Make America space again.
Nice. I like
Oh
that.
my god.
Dude,
Oh,
in the
yeah.
chat brought up old Elvis. And you know what?
President
Yeah.
Alien baby.
Dude,
Old
we
Elvis?
haven't
Yeah,
had
right.
an Elvis sighting in years. What
Not
I
since
happened?
wonder
Home
why-
Alone.
I wonder why.
Not since
Well, because he'd be dead now.
the movie.
Would he be though? He's Elvis. Like I'm sure he's probably frozen next to
Still
Walt
human.
Disney.
Oh,
Still human.
more breaking news, guys, from the Let Jacob Host Foundation. So far, we approve of Jacob's word count in the show. Keep bringing it, Jacob.
Oh,
There you
good.
go. There you go.
Yeah.
Someone's got to keep an eye on that.
Is there like an app that can keep word counts so that at the end of every show we can
Oh,
compare
I
who
don't
talked the
know.
most? That'd be cool.
I don't know, but thank you.
Oh my
Host
gosh, we already know who the
Foundation.
winner is on that one, Craig. You know
Yeah,
what?
the-
If Jacob
the
Host
host.
Foundation was really a fan, you'd be a member for $1 to this channel to help support Jacob Walsh.
Oh yeah,
And,
that's a challenge right there.
If you really love Jacob, you'll give him $1 every month to be a member of this channel.
Yeah.
Just gonna throw that out there.
You're
Not
right.
wrong.
Yeah, Jacob appreciates your support.
Yeah. So what did we learn tonight? We all love cryptids. We all want to see an old Elvis at a diner, and we all want a Loch Ness-
President Alien baby.
We want a President Alien baby. We want a Loch Ness monster HasLab. These are simple asks. These
These are
you know,
simple.
these are
This is fun booking.
Not
This
hard.
is fun fantasy booking.
if these are our demands. Like if a negotiator calls us, because we're holding the chat hostage. We're not ending this show until somebody gives us our demands.
Wow, NECA lets us reveal one thing and now listen to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So listen, this is a lot of fun tonight. So we'll have extreme toy anxiety after tonight or after the show tonight. You can get in. The link is on the Discord. It's also been posted on Patreon. If you want to learn more about getting in on Patreon, it's patreon.com/guesshavesome. $5 a month gets you complete access to the complete archive, all of the bonus content. And I can't go into detail, but guys, there's some cool stuff going on in our lives. All right. And we're not going to talk
There's
about
a reason why Craig is the way he is. We'll say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to talk about it. Next
Well,
week is going to be a bootleg.
There you go. That's
Yeah,
what I was
there you
about
go.
to say. is
Yeah, that's
go for it,
exactly.
Ryan.
Yep.
Yeah. So next week will be a bootleg. So it'll be myself, Jay from Geek Dad Life. And we've got some ideas of who we want to bring on to the show next week.
Ooh.
But we're going to keep those secrets
Secrets, huh?
until next week.
Hmm.
Keep your
Man,
secrets.
who could it be? Who's going to be the secret guest host? That's kind of
This is a
fun.
This is a funny comment. For the price of a cup of coffee a month, Jacob can have access to clean water, food, and an
Food
education.
and education.
Oh my god. I will remember you.
Oh, don't get us monetized. You sound just
Oh,
like
I've
her.
listen.
You
I've
better
seen this.
stop.
I've seen
I
this
love my
comment.
Sarah McLachlan.
I've seen this comment pop up a couple times. Are you coming to SummerCon in Seattle to assist Jake with panels? I wish, but no.
Yeah.
When
we're not
is
gonna be
that?
there.
When's that happening?
Oh, we were. Yeah, that was a
I
plan.
think end of June. Ryan
End of
Dole,
June.
I think you might be there.
I'm
Yeah.
a definite
Ryan, are
baby.
you going? You gonna do a panel?
Yeah, sure. I'll do a panel
Do a
just
panel.
to me. It'd be like
Yeah.
a bootleg panel.
Now, I don't want to give
100%.
away who one of our special guests on Bootleg will be next week, but I'll just leave this clue here.
Nice.
You won't believe what they look like now.
Look at that
Wow.
picture.
Oh my God, is that Abby on the top corner there?
Baby
Woman
born with-
jailed for feeding stray cats.
Yeah, that's dude. Zoom in even closer. That is 100%. Oh my god.
That's her.
That's
but
me.
for
That's
our
it.
audio listeners,
I would feed that cat.
the clue I gave was from Weekly World News, December 1991. Baby born with tattoo of solar system. So, you know, you just never
Good
know.
on the
what-
baby.
That's amazing.
That's a smart baby. That
Mhm.
baby grew up to be Jake Stevens. That's what I heard.
Unsolved.
Well, that's what I
mystery.
heard.
Is
Very
Kevin
funny.
Costner gonna rescue this baby? He is.
Yes.
That's very much what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, 1 week. Let's do Waterworld toys. I
Yeah,
mean,
I haven't seen it, so
you've never seen Waterworld?
no, I haven't.
It's been a long time for
Yeah,
me.
it's a long one.
Well, listen, guys, we're going to get on to sad comments here. Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in and having a good time tonight. Thank you to NECA for giving us that reveal. And thank you to all the people in the toy community who shared the reveal, like Toy Shiz and Fwoosh and Toy Bro.
Toy News
and
Eye.
Toy News Eye, and Geek Dad Life, Pixel Dan, all you guys.
What about Toy Arc? Did they do it? Let's see if they
No,
did.
Toy Arc hasn't posted up yet.
Yeah, if you didn't, you're dead to us. JK. That's not true.
Oh, thank you, Philip. You didn't have to give us one of those
Oh,
super
what's up,
chats,
dude?
but we appreciate it.
Yeah.
I like
You're
when
welcome
people
to come
apologize for being late. Like, well,
Yeah.
Philip was supposed to be here.
Whoa. We've been wondering. We've been holding up the show.
Philip's
Waiting for
standing
you,
in the
Philip.
back. He didn't get a seat.
I love Philip Clark, man.
Me too.
He's like my
Craig,
favorite.
sorry, one-
Ghostbuster
Good
person.
guy.
One
He's
last
a good
thing
guy.
before we dive into sad comments.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered her this week. I want to know if you did as well. Did you pre-order Jada Street Fighter 2 Chun-Li?
No, but I'm going to because it's a great figure.
Yeah,
And I'm
dude, those
super
Street Fighter
stoked.
figures are the best. They're up for a Jeffrey.
They
Heads up
are.
for that.
And for the people who, Storm Collectibles makes really great Street Fighter figures, but they're very expensive. You got to import them. They take a long time to get here and all that shit. I think what Jada is doing, I've only found one of them, but I found it at Target, and these are affordable. They're great figures. So yeah, get that Chun-Li, man.
You get that Chun-Li. I love
Yeah,
it.
that's
I love
awesome.
that these are in scale with the Marvel Legends.
Oh yeah.
So now I can have X-Men versus Street Fighter set up on my shelf, and that's what I want.
Dude, and we could put up that thing that I'm looking at that no one could see. We have a Street Fighter
Cool.
2. Yeah. Let's see if we look at that.
Oh,
We have a Street
yeah,
Fighter
yeah,
2 arcade cabinet. Whatever
It's
that
just
thing
holding
is.
up your air conditioner.
I think they're. I think
No,
they're
the
called
AC
Translite.
unit is
I think
holding
they're
it up.
Translite.
Yeah.
Just on top of the AC.
Yeah.
And when the light comes through during the day, it's almost like it beams
Church.
towards me,
Yeah.
and it's like it's calling me to be part of the Street Fighter tournament.
Yeah, dude, I gotta pull up this one comment
Okay.
from Stormfire Blizzard. Jada needs to make the MK license. MK
Yep.
being Mortal Kombat for you
Yes.
schlubs out there. Yes, Mortal Kombat. I would love that, especially within that same scale. And do what Street Fighter 2 is doing. Start with Mortal Kombat 1 or Mortal Kombat 2. Do the early stuff.
Yeah, but
and
you
then
talking
work-
about the original? But are you talking about Mortal Kombat 1 or Mortal Kombat 1? That's about. Did you see that the name of the new game that's about to come out is Mortal
I'm talking-
Kombat 1?
That,
What?
I don't know
They're
what
like
they're doing.
The new Mortal
I-
Kombat that's about to come out. They released an announcement trailer for it, and it's called Mortal Kombat 1. It's
Yeah,
like
just
I don't
to
know if
mess
they're
up
trying
with
to
us.
reboot just to mess with. I mean, they're like how many games in are they? 12 or something. So
10,
it's like
11, 12,
I guess they're. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah, it's the new one is Mortal Kombat 1.
That's so confusing. But anyways, I mean like the real one, the real Mortal Kombat 1.
Okay.
Not this Mortal Kombat Answer the Call. I want Mortal Kombat 1.
Original Combat.
Right.
5
original-
characters, classics.
Yep. That's it. 2 of them are repaints.
I'll tell you what, we don't have a proper giveaway tonight, but for fun, the first person in the chat who types in the thing I'm going to say, I'll send a prize.
This
The
is a
first
weird-
person in the chat
okay.
to reply with the original Mortal Kombat blood code wins. Go.
Whoa.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
See if
Let's
you know
see
it.
it. What
Here
there's
we
the, what's the prize?
go.
Google's
Yeah.
going right now.
It's going to be
What
good.
is the prize?
Yeah, somebody's going to do a copy paste.
Ryan Dole is Kano.
Wait, another punk chef.
Another
Is that
punk
it?
chef. Is that it?
ABA,
That's
CABB?
it. That's it.
Way to go.
ABA.
Whoa.
It's Abacab. There you go.
Very cool.
Look at that.
Nice.
Oh wait, are we sure it's not?
Jason Kreiser.
Sorry, BD Solorian. Abba Baba.
Yeah.
I
Abba.
don't know if that's it.
Avocado.
So who was that winner?
That was another punk chef, I think.
No, the first person.
Punk Chef
It was
got it.
another punk chef. DM
Yep.
me or DM us on YHS Podcast on Instagram or Twitter, and we'll get you out like a Toy Anxiety T-shirt and a prize pack, maybe a signed 8x10.
Yeah.
I want to start doing signed 8x10s now that we got this NECA reveal. I think this is where we are in our life.
Yeah.
So, a caveat.
I saw a cab and Abba.
I love it. Everyone's just typed. Someone just typed in Abby. ABBY. There's no Y button on the Super Nintendo.
All right, yes, there is. The top ones.
Oh shit! There you go.
Yeah.
This is fun. It looks like something's going wrong in the chat.
Block up. I know whose finisher that is. That's a fatality.
Dude, those babalities fucked me up because like I love children and to see the Mortal Kombat characters.
Oh yeah,
as
that
them
blows my mind.
just blows my mind every time.
It's cute.
Okay,
It's like Muppet
And then-
Babies.
friendship. Oh, I love fighting games. Hey, on Extreme Toy Anxiety tonight, I'm going to tell a story about how in 4th grade, I thought me and my friends were coming up with a really good idea for a fighting game. And I'll tell you what happened. It's very similar to my Ninja
You
Turtles
found
story.
out it already existed.
Well, let's just say
You
that.
found out it was called Mortal Kombat.
Well,
No, it was called Samurai
Craig's
Showdown.
like, stop telling my
It's a
story.
paywall story. All right, let's get to extreme to sad comments. We do sad comments every week. Sad comments is a segment where we scour the internet for the latest and greatest commentary on toys and action figures, and we give a voice to the voiceless. And these comments can come from all over. They come from Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, RedTube. No, usually not from RedTube.
We should start finding some from RedTube because that'd be.
Oh, dude, sad porn comments. We'll do those on Extreme. You know they're out there.
Oh,
They
then
have-
they got
Leaving
it.
money on the table.
Anybody who's ever left a comment on like a Pornhub video is not somebody I want to be around. Like, I've got some feedback for these two. Dude, the
Yeah,
weirdest
name
is if
that
you're
guy.
on you're on Pornhub and you read a comment, it just says, "Did you find these at Target?" Yes, yes. We'll do a special Extreme Toy Anxiety one week, and we'll find a bunch of adult website sad comments, and we'll bring on Dan Larson to help us with it.
Okay.
Oh my god, that would be good. Jesus
Okay.
Christ, they're like, this is bullshit. They should have done this much earlier. Now none of us are going to be able to get it.
Where's Chucky and Tiffany?
Well, I see Tiffany probably. All right, Jake, we got some sad comments tonight.
Yeah, I got a couple.
All right, and then I think Abby, you got
Couple,
one.
I got
3 or
one.
4.
Yeah.
Do you have it up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it in the chat.
All right, so let's do this, everybody. Jacob Walsh, where's this first sad comment coming from?
It is from the reveal of the TMNT Ninja Turtles 3 figures.
Dude,
it's
we're
the
like-
only. It's just the one. I just did one sad comment from that.
We're like Bitcoin harvesters. We're creating our own.
Currency?
Yeah.
It's a short one. It's a short one, but I thought it was fun.
All right, here we
Oh.
go. First sad comment of the night coming at you on the NECA TMNT 3 reveal revealed by us. This is great. Here we go.
Straight into the TMN trash.
Ah, good one. See what they did.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Where's your next one? I had a couple that were from that reveal too. They weren't really sad comments. They were just whatever.
Yeah.
Most of the reaction
Um,
was pretty positive. So.
I have another short one that I just thought was funny, and it's from Super 7, and it's just on one of their random Ultimates figures.
Okay. Here we go.
It's cool and all, but one would hope for greater achievements in life.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Was that a
Okay.
comment on somebody on Hillary Clinton adopting that alien?
Oh, being a mother is the greatest achievement
Hey,
ever.
Speaking of Super 7, remember a couple weeks ago when I was talking about how I sold my Simpsons figures, and then
Yeah.
the guy who bought them was in Bolivia, and he was like extremely excited and
Grateful,
like
yeah.
grateful. So I never even filled out the thing for this, but the apron for the Mo figure showed up in the mail. So
Oh.
I listed it on eBay for $50, and I sent that guy a message, told him he could buy it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna send it to him.
I was like, whoa.
No, I'm gonna
Okay.
send it to him. I'm gonna surprise him. I might send him. I want to do. Maybe we can here, guys. Here's the YHS Toy Anxiety Challenge for this week.
Mhm.
I want to put together a nice care package for this guy in Bolivia. He's a toy collector, doesn't have access to a lot of toys. So anybody who wants to send something for the care package to my pen pal in Bolivia, you can send it to the YHS PO box. Don't send a bunch of stuff, just like one thing. Okay? One toy or action
I'm gonna
figure.
send a maple syrup.
He might need that.
They need that in Bolivia.
All right.
Mhm.
So I'll put the PO box in here. 82024 Atlanta, Georgia. 394. Send it to YHS, and we're gonna put in. Just make sure if it's for us, thank you. But if it's for the Bolivian pen pal, make sure you write that.
Thank
down.
you.
We'll put together a little package for him. It'll be
Yeah,
nice.
pay it forward.
It'll be really cool. All right. Next, where's this one from, Jake?
This is on a Transformers post.
Okay.
It's from
Whoa,
Hasbro.
Has-
Transformers.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh, they don't get a lot of love around here.
They don't. I usually skip the Transformers posts, but I was doing a little lurking. So
Okay. All right. Here
Cool.
we go.
can we stop already with the Transformers that aren't Transformers? This is sad. Look at those worthless wings that can never be used in jet mode. They've sacrificed the whole point of the toy line so they look more accurate. It's embarrassing, honestly. People can buy whatever garbage they want. I don't really care. And I wasn't telling anyone not to, just pointing this out as the garbage it is. It's an overpriced action figure that does half of what it's supposed to. It's like spending 10 times as much on a garbage disposal that doesn't work because it's pretty.
Oh,
What? Hold on. That is the
What?
most fucked up.
form over function.
That is the most horrible comparison.
Hmm.
Nobody buys a garbage disposal because it looks. It's under the sink. You don't even see it. That's a horror.
You can't see it.
I love that.
Dude, he's
What
so
is
mad
happening?
about that Transformer. He's mad about the Transformer
Mhm.
toy.
Hmm.
Jacob. Before we get to your last one, I think Abby has one.
Sure.
I do. I do.
Okay.
do it.
And where's this one from?
This is from our NECA SDCC TMNT 3-box set exclusive reveal
From earlier
Video.
today?
from earlier today. Yeah.
Whoa.
Like on
It's like
our
your-
YouTube channel?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
on this one.
All right.
It's
All
fun
right.
to like actually pluck from the thing you've
Wow.
grown.
Yeah. Well, if you have a
Plucked
garden,
from the
you wanna-
tree you planted?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm harvesting.
Speaking of
Mm.
gardens, I did read earlier on Weekly World News, the Garden of Eden discovered.
Oh.
So-
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
okay.
Finally, huh?
Yeah.
Adam needs
Dude.
bones.
Yeah. Guess
All right.
what? It's in Ohio. It's near Tony Taylor's house. Can't believe it.
That's what I
Incredible.
thought.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I want to
Lucky
eat
guy.
some of those sinful apples.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Heard they're good.
Mm-hmm.
And the ribs. I know
You
nothing.
didn't
There's
eat
always
them.
a
That
spare
was
one.
that's how woman was created. Excuse me.
From ribs.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
let's
took
not
one
even.
out.
It was from the McRib.
There's
Yeah.
there's
Well,
a
I heard it
Marilyn
was-
Manson joke in there about removing a rib.
I believe it's baby backs.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's
Chili's
what
got
Adam was
baby
like.
back,
I want
baby
my
back,
baby
baby
back,
back,
baby back,
baby
baby back,
back.
baby
Yeah.
back. Give me
Chili's got
baby back rib.
Hey, sad comment.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh,
Sad
yeah.
comment. Cue the music.
The Bible's crazy. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Well, Abby, let me make you a superstar here.
Superstar.
All right, here we go.
Wonder how much they paid the hot chick to hang out with them. My official answer is not enough.
Hold on.
Well,
Hold on.
don't side with them, Abby.
That's insulting.
I don't. I was having a salty day. No. Yeah, they don't. They didn't. I volunteer to be here. So yeah.
I
That's
volunteer like it's court ordered
mhm.
or like it's community service.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's pretty
they're
insulting.
implying that what that person is. This is what this person is saying. What that reads as is, I'm never going to be able to afford these figures, so let me insult the hosts.
Yeah.
There's a weird thing. I want to Jake, real quick before we get to your
Go ahead.
thing. So if they're saying like, oh, look at these 3 YouTube toy collectors, how did they even get this girl to hang out with them?
Mhm.
First of all, we're very successful. All of us. We all have money.
It's true.
We all rule. We're all good looking.
Mhm.
Abby's quite literally my wife.
Mhm.
Someone here has
Yeah, I'm paid in
Quite
marriage
literally.
and friendship.
And
I would like to point out that Jacob's an award-winning artist.
I got an Ewok family hut over here.
YouTube certified.
I have won an Oscar, and I've got a second one coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
literally, we are award-winning,
We
good-looking
sound
people.
so insecure right now.
Yeah, we should end it here. Let the people laugh.
Craig,
Let them all
this is
enjoy
so
the funny
funny.
No,
comment.
because you know what? This all leads me to my next
You
thing.
can't get down to the dirt. Yeah.
You know
Here's-
what, Craig? I have done things for Sony, and
On the
like
floor.
the Clipper people from the Proton packs.
The Clipper.
They
people?
let me put a Clipper on my Proton pack.
Okay.
So I just want to point that
So,
out.
but this guys, obviously we're joking. I mean, we
Yes.
are successful and good looking, but we're not insecure about it. Like, I mean, Abby gets paid $300 a week, and no, he did, Davey. That's the joke. We God damn it. See, I can't even. Well, here's what actually got under my skin. That didn't get under my skin. That's fine. I don't know why Abby.
Davey just.
I don't
got
know why
under
Abby
Craig's
picked
skin.
me. She was like, "Look at him. I bet he's got ecto glows." And I was like, "I don't."
I don't. But I bet you one of his friends does.
I bet you one of his friends is elite. Okay, that's all in fun. I don't care. Fine, it's all in fun. But this guy last week really pissed me off. Remember our headline last week was, "Is modern toy collecting dying?"
Yeah.
And then like we had a really great discussion about toy collecting and what we like, what all that kind of stuff. And it was like really lively and fun. This guy leaves a comment and says, "What a bunch of negative haters who just want to hate on the industry they probably can't get work in." I was like,
Right.
You didn't watch our video.
I saw that comment too, and I was like, "Oh, this is a comment by someone who clearly didn't listen to us have the
Yeah,
conversation."
We're not
Mhm.
those type of like.
right.
I bet if he watched it, he would like us. Somebody message him and tell him to watch it.
Yeah.
Please,
Yes.
please watch our show.
Just
We're
like
not
the video
we're not like those other ones. I'm gonna copy his comment and go paste it on one of those other channels. Like,
on Jay's on Geek Dad Life.
he got Geek Dad Life. What a bunch of negative haters.
God, he's always so negative. That Jay.
Mhm.
I was just being. I do like the compliment. Yeah, she's really hot, but
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah.
and she's got a brain.
Yeah,
Abby's
she's
like-
smart too.
Abby's
She's
like,
funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
What
interested,
is
Craig.
this?
Craig
What
said-
are we doing? Yeah.
you
let's-
brought it
Well,
up.
it was a sad comment. It was funny.
Okay.
Didn't you get her to read that comment?
Yes.
Yeah, I
I'm
did.
doing the work that was laid out for me that I don't get paid for. JK.
J.K. Rowling. We have one more sad comment. Nobody got under my. No, the only people that got under my skin are my fucking 3 co-hosts, as usual, because I can't read, I can't make toothberry jokes, and I'm just kidding, guys. Did that get under your
Oh.
skin, right?
I am flabbergasted by this.
We've got one more sad comment.
We're happy to create this safe environment for everyone where we feel
It's
nothing
safe.
but love. Yeah.
This isn't even extreme.
All right, where's this last one from, Jake?
Hold on. Well, it's from. Wait, where is this? Oh, it's from NECA. It's from Ninja Turtles NECA, not from the new reveal.
Okay.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. No. It's from 4 days ago. But the thing about this one is that this person is cursing a lot,
Okay.
but they edited themselves.
They edited their curses.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna read it like it's here.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to read it at the same time and bleep you out as you read it?
That sounds complicated.
Yeah. All right, here we go. NECA, we have a fiery tirade coming up. Here we go. Stat comments.
Wow. How about instead of giving us F and S that we've been effing actually waiting for, how the F you're going to go and move the turtle van up another effing quarter? How long do we have to effing wait? This is going to be real effing BS worse than effing Super 7. Give us our effing turtle van already. You already got our effing money.
Oh my God.
Wow.
We need a shirt that says toy effing anxiety. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think they end like what is the logic behind them censoring themselves?
Maybe they
I
worry it
don't
would be
know. Like,
taken
that's a
down,
lot-
so they.
But it's like an extra amount of curses. But then they think that we're like, oh, he's thinking about a lot of curse words, but he's not saying them.
Stop saying them. Jason Chrysler says, where is that? It was really funny. I'm not going to say all the hosts are hot, but let's just say I watch Toy Anxiety on the floor.
That's a good quote. Yeah.
That's a good place to be.
Thank you, Jason.
Dude, the floor. 4 on the floor. That's Toy Anxiety.
Yeah, all of the Derek asked, did he actually abbreviate all their swears? Yes, it says like F star 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 S star star star. And it's like the amount of stars equal the amount of letters in the word. B star star. You know, it's like they did it for every single one. I'm like, okay.
These farting Ninja Turtle toys.
They already have our
I wrote that. I wanted
Brock
to
wrote that. No, we've heard Brock say a couple swears. Maybe
I
once.
wrote that. I want my van
Well, he only when he got ran over by a car at a parade.
by a wolf man or something, wasn't it?
Yeah,
the
we
wolf division.
caught him saying a bad word on film.
Yep.
Yeah.
But only once. He's fine. He's fine. He'll be fine.
It'll be fine. We're all fine.
We're all fine. Well, listen, guys, this was a lot of fun. Thank you for being here. Abigail, any final thoughts this evening?
Oh, I love doing Toy Anxiety. I love y'all and love the chat. So thanks for being here.
Cool. Your paycheck is in the mail.
Money, please.
Money, please.
Manic Mike says a stupid, sexy Toy Anxiety crew. Thank you.
It's like wearing nothing at all.
Stupid
Nothing at
sexy.
all.
God,
Nothing
they
at
just. It's hard for people get too turned on watching us, and then we start talking about toys, and it gets really hot in here.
Ooh.
Ryan, any other final thoughts?
Gotham City tonight, tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Same time as always. So please come check that out if you're free and available to watch and hang out. And it'll just be me next week, along with Geek Dad Life and a couple surprise co-hosts as well for Toy Anxiety Bootleg next week. Should be fun.
Cool.
Yes.
Those are my
yes.
plugs.
We will miss you.
No, you won't. You'll be busy.
Actually, won't
No,
be.
we'll
We
miss
could
you.
still do the
Yeah, we'll
show.
call.
It'd be
You're
like
not now. You're
5
off.
in the morning. I'm not. I got kicked.
I'm
off.
not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
Last
Toy Anxiety.
Last time I
Oh,
tried
yeah,
to
we-
call in
yeah.
when we were gone, I
Yeah,
accidentally
he ended
shut-
the stream. Craig's not allowed back on. He's actually banned from bootleg.
Yeah.
Another punk chef says he's going to call 1-900 Soft Goods after this episode.
Soft goods.
Mhm.
There you
Yo,
go.
is the
That's
phone
a
on the
good number
floor?
to call.
Your
Yeah.
wild co-ed toys. April O'Neil, Chun-Li, another April O'Neil. I can't think of it.
Do you know that Chun-Li is a cop?
Chun-Li's a police officer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Chun-Li is a cop.
Just like Sonya Blade.
Just like Sonya Blade.
Whoa.
Hot
Oh.
cops, hot cops. What you
What
gonna,
you gonna
do?
do?
What
What
you
you
gonna
gonna
do
do
when
when
they
hot
throw
cops
a
come?
fireball at you?
Hadouken. Jacob, I'll give you the final thought, and then we're gonna go to Extreme.
My final thought is that everybody, there's 209 people watching here. All of you, follow us to Extreme. It's fun over there.
Follow us to Extreme. The link has been posted on Patreon. If you want to get in, go to patreon.com/yes have some for Abigail Gardner, Ryan Dole, Jacob Walsh, NECA Toys, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, who are traveling back to Japan because April's there. It's a whole thing. There's a whole movie about it. We thank you. Today was a really fun day. Happy World Turtle Day. Happy Turtle Tuesday. Make sure, like Ryan said on our stream, hashtag Turtle Tuesday yourself all over Twitter and Instagram. And we'll see you guys in a second.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Drop the sword and give me a kiss.
Oh, you're quoting the movie.
Yeah.
Swing.
Showing.
Showing.
Fun begins. This is where the fun begins.
Bye.
This is where the fun.